do you turn this around with the top team in the country coming into town this week?
Good question. We can't play like that. I know that much. We got to get back to the basics. But for me, it's a mentality. If you're not ready to play, if you don't come ready to represent this school in uniform and this program, then we're going to be in trouble. So, bottom line is you got to come ready to play and have your lunch packed and ready to go, or you're going to get your teeth kicked in, which is what happened today.
What has been more disappointing, the pitching or the offense?
I don't separate the two. They go hand in hand. We were one team. We today they were both not very good. So we just as a team were not very good today, and it was embarrassing. It's one of the more embarrassing things I think I've been a part of on a baseball field today, and that's on me, and I will take responsibility for it. We have to get better.
You mentioned last night you didn't address the team after the game. Was that the same deal today, or did you have some words?
We had some words.
What was the vibe coming into today's game? Had some tough losses. Do the close losses late in the game hurt more than this one?
They all suck. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my disappointment meter is at 100 regardless if we lose by 1 like last night or if we lose by 20 like we did today. I'm pissed off either way. So losses sting. I don't like losing. I certainly don't like losing in a fashion like today where we certainly probably put our worst foot forward. At least last night, guys competed and came after it, and yeah, we gave up a lead late, but for the most part, guys competed yesterday, and there were some bright spots today. There wasn't much of that, so that's what's disappointing to me. This culture needs to change. It needs to get better because that's not acceptable.
And in what ways do you project that happening as you see it right now?
We got work to do. Guys are going to have to make some adjustments and find confidence somewhere because if you can't play this game without confidence, and I know it's tough to find any of that after losing by 20 like we did today, but the bottom line is these guys are capable of much more. They're capable of playing good baseball. They've played at times very well. We're just going to have to dig a little bit deeper and try and find that on a more consistent basis.
You just mentioned the mentality part of things. How do you reset and how do you make sure something like that doesn't happen again in the future?
I think that's on an individual basis. You got to look in the mirror. Myself included. What am I doing? What do I have to do to get better and be a better coach with these guys? I'll start right there. And right now, I'm not doing a good enough job preparing these guys. So, from that standpoint, I have to do better. But there's certainly guys that need to look in the mirror and get better. Otherwise, they won't be here. And I got to get better. Otherwise, I won't be here. So that's how it is. It's the business we're in.
I know you used Meyer late in the game there. Is he still open for Tuesday or Wednesday against Oklahoma State?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was just more of, try to keep him sharp. He was going to throw a bullpen today anyways, and that was just a way to kind of get him an inning or get him, 15 pitches or so to keep him sharp and, keep him in line for this midweek series that we have. And let's be honest, and just to get us to the finish line, because that was getting, I don't know if it could have gotten much uglier, but I didn't want to find out.
Yeah, Josh just didn't have the start that he wanted. It just looked like he just wasn't really controlling, or just kind of shaky at that point.
Yeah, I mean, go back and look at it. There wasn't anything mechanical that he was doing wrong. Left the ball up in the zone, and good hitters are going to take advantage of that.
Do you have an update on Haas and what was the issue back in first?
I'm not sure. Said his shoulder. If felt something give in his shoulder on that play up the middle, and obviously that's concerning. We'll get that checked out and see what the future holds and have the timetable, but I don't know that right now.
Is it right shoulder?
Yeah.
Boyd and Andrew are the only two pitchers to pitch more than a full inning. How do you plan on getting the rest of the pitchers to pitch more than a couple of innings?
Hopefully by attacking the strike zone and working the head. It's of the few bright spots, that was probably the biggest two. Boyd and Lucas, came in and threw the ball pretty well. I accept responsibility for running Lukey back out there one more inning. I probably should have cut him right there after the second good inning. That one's on me. I probably should have let him leave on the positive right there and brought in somebody new, but he was throwing the ball really well, and I got greedy just trying to put up another 0, but he probably wasn't ready for that third inning, just based on the workload that he's had lately. Just he wasn't quite ready for a third inning, so that one was on me. But Boyd threw the ball well, which was encouraging.